Hey credit warriors, welcome to the show. Now, American Express has a couple of rules around sign-up bonuses. One of them is the once-in-a-lifetime rule. This is how Amex deals with churning. So the once-in-a-lifetime rule means that you can only get a welcome bonus on a certain card once in a lifetime. In order to get it twice, you'd either have to be someone who perhaps got a new identity because you testified against the mafia in a trial and you got a new name and social security number as part of witness protection, or you meditated on that Amex card when you were taking your last breath, and in your next lifetime, as soon as you burst out of the womb, you went and applied immediately. Neither is ideal, so the once in a lifetime rule is really not something you can get around. But that's not all, because if you look at the terms and conditions around the welcome bonus on, for example, the Amex Platinum card, it states this: welcome offer not available to applicants who have or have had this card. So that's the once in a lifetime rule. But then it goes on to say, we may also consider the number of American Express cards you have opened and closed, as well as other factors in making a decision on your welcome offer eligibility. Now, the first sentence was always there, but the second sentence was added in 2018 along with the dreaded Amex Pop Up, which lets you know that you're not eligible for a sign-up bonus before you go ahead and apply. It's known as the Amex Pop Up because it literally is a pop-up window that appears just before you confirm your application. And that could turn that 125,000 points for applying for the Amex Platinum through Resi into a beautiful dream that never happened. Now, in this video, we'll first take a look at how the Amex Pop Up works, and then we'll go through some methods at beating the Amex Pop Up and getting out of Amex Pop Up jail that people have been using this year in 2021. So how does the Amex Pop Up work? Well, at the last stage of your application for an Amex credit card or charge card, when you hit confirm, you may see a pop-up window telling you that you are not eligible for the bonus. And it's going to be for one of two reasons. Either you have had the card in the past or you still have it, in which case it will read, because you have or have had the Platinum card or whatever card, you are not eligible to receive the welcome offer. We have not yet performed a credit check. Would you still like to proceed? So they let you know before they perform a credit check if you're eligible for the bonus or not. And this way you can either cancel it or you can just continue and get the card without a bonus. And there's no way you can get around this one. Okay, if you want to get around that once in a lifetime rule, you just got to wait for your next reincarnation. And then if you get the pop-up for the other reason, you'll see this wording. Based on your history with American Express welcome offers, introductory APR offers, or the number of cards you've opened and closed, you are not eligible to receive a welcome offer. We have not yet performed a credit check. Would you like to proceed? Now, if you get this pop-up, in my opinion, just do not proceed, all right? Even if you're willing to get the card without the bonus, because the terms and conditions state that if you've had the card before, you won't be eligible for the bonus. It's not if you've had the bonus before, it's if you've had the card before. So if you apply now without the bonus and then you cancel it in the future, after that, you would not be able to apply again and get a bonus because you would have had the card before, even though you didn't have the bonus before. That seems to be how it's worded in the terms and conditions. So in a minute, we'll look at some successful ways that people have got out of Amex Pop-Up jail. But first, if you're like me and you have loads of credit cards, do you find it hard to keep track? Well, you may benefit from the sponsor of today's video, Max Rewards. Max Rewards is a smartphone app that keeps information about all of your credit cards from multiple issuers in one place, like balances, utilization, rewards balances. It'll even warn you of upcoming bills, and it has a really handy welcome bonus tracker where you can track how much you've spent for a bonus. The premium version of Max Rewards Gold, even adds your Amex offers to your card automatically when they appear in your account, so you never miss a deal. You may even use an offer without realizing it. Like I used this Amex offer at PetSmart totally by accident when I went and bought my cat. This is just a way of showing some cute cat footage. Anyway, you can get a free month of Max Rewards Gold through my link below, or you can just download the card and check out the free features, of which there are many. So how do you get out of Amex Pop-Up jail? Well, first of all, if you're applying for a new Amex card, you need to make sure that you don't already have too many cards. The limit that Amex allows you to have is 4 credit cards and 10 charge cards, so platinum, gold, etc. And personal and business both account for this, okay? It's not looking at your credit report, it's looking at what's in your Amex account. In the past, you were allowed 5 credit cards from American Express, but they actually lowered it to 4 last year, and they did confirm it on Twitter, so the number is 4. So don't apply for any new Amex credit cards if you already have 4, or any new charge cards if you already have 10, because you most probably will get denied. Now let's look at some success stories from people on Reddit beating the pop-up. Here's one from just 2 months ago, October 2021. I've been in pop-up jail for the Resi Amex Gold card for the last 4 months. I finally got approved for the bonus today. Here's my story and what I did in case it'll help someone out there. In December 2019, I got both the Delta Gold and the Blue Business Preferred. I didn't put much spending on either cards after I met the minimum spend requirements for the sign-up bonus. In February 2021, I got approved for the MS Morgan Stanley Platinum card. After meeting the minimum spend for the sign-up bonus, I only put cell phone, PayPal, and flight purchases on the card. I got my first pop-up window for the Resi Amex card back in June 2021, 4 months after my Morgan Stanley Platinum. From everything I read, I knew the only way to get out of pop-up jail is to put a ton of spending on the Amex cards. Since then, I've been putting about $6,000 a month of spending on my Blue Business Preferred and my Morgan Stanley Platinum cards, total, not each. I put everything on them even though they were not earning me category bonuses that I would have earned on other cards. Gambling that my increased spend would pay off. I applied in June, July, and August with no success, and today I was finally approved with no pop-up window. So he did two things. He put a load of spending on the card, and he also waited several months. So it's hard to know which one of those had an effect. It could actually be both of them together. He also did another thing in that he checked it every month. He tried the application again 3 months in a row and got the pop-up again 3 months. Now, I would be cautious with doing this. We do know that Amex can record that data that you are trying the applications. However, we don't know what Amex does with that data. It may be like the check spending power tool, where if you check it too many times, you could trigger a financial review. We just don't know. So I would say be cautious. Maybe don't try it too many times. All right, here's another one. Are you carrying a balance on a 0% APR card? I was getting the pop-up while doing it, paid off a balance and got a pending response for the Platinum the day after. Eventually approved. So the pop-up does mention 0% APR options on credit cards, all right? So if you're carrying a balance on another credit card, another Amex credit card as part of a 0% offer, or just carrying a balance and paying interest on it, I would advise to pay that off first before doing other Amex applications, because you'll probably avoid the pop-up. Here's another data point which I think is also pretty interesting. I don't think the Amex pop-up is entirely based on spend. Last August, I was nearing the $6,000 grocery cap on my Blue Cash every day, and the Cash Magnet was running a promo with a decent sign-up bonus which included multipliers on grocery. I got the pop-up, which is weird because at the time, the Blue Cash every day was my most used card. Eventually, they sent me an upgrade offer to the Blue Cash Preferred, but yeah, I don't think it's entirely based on spend. So yeah, this person is saying that if you're getting a load of bonuses on other Amex cards and really getting a lot of value out of them, it is possible that you will encounter the pop-up when applying for your next American Express card. And I have kind of encountered a similar thing when I phoned up to see if I could get a retention offer for my gold card. They didn't offer me anything, but at the time I had, maxed out a lot of things. For example, referrals. I had maxed out referrals on the card for that year at 55,000 points, and on another card, I'd spend a lot of money in grocery category, etc. So it looks like a similar situation. The Amex kind of monitors the value you're getting out of the cards and may give you the pop-up because you're just getting too much value. You're not that profitable of a customer. Then there are also people who report getting the pop-up when they had low spending on their cards, like this person. I was going to apply for the Platinum today, 100K offer, but I got the bonus pop-up. What is weird is that I haven't applied for an Amex card since October, and I do a decent amount of spending. I have 3 cards, 2 of them business cards. I spend pretty decently on one, in my opinion, not too much on another, and pretty little on my personal card. Is the pop-up just because I'm not spending on the personal card? What is the quickest way I can get out of the bonus jail? Now, people's responses were just, spend more on your personal card. And this guy actually did a combination of things. He did spend more on his personal card, but then he did some other stuff. So here, let him explain. Yeah, I kept getting the pop-up after applying, even extra times. What I ended up doing is spending a bunch on my cards, and after the statement closed, I tried a different link and a different email address, and it ended up working. The link was for Doctor of Credit. It said some people were able to get around the pop-up jail with it. Additionally, my bonus is already posted, so it seems like they're honoring it. So different links can give you different results, and we have seen reports that links in emails from American Express advertising cards do also let you get around the pop-up. It's not guaranteed, guys, but it is worth a try. So let's recap. First thing, you could just wait if you get the pop-up, just give it some time. Then look at how much you're spending on cards. If you have cards that you're spending very little on, start putting a bit more spend on those cards, paying them off every month. If you have a balance on a card that you're not clearing every month, pay that off first, okay, before you apply. Then if you've got an insane amount of value out of Amex cards recently, like maxing out categories and stuff, you might just want to wait and let that subside. And then you can also try some different links for the same card, like links in emails, different people's referral links, etc., and just see if that has any effect. Lastly, I would advise don't try it too many times, okay? I would say maximum frequency would be once a month, but personally I would wait, a few months between attempted applications. All right, guys, that is the video for today. A big thank you to Max Rewards for sponsoring. You can get a free month of Max Rewards Gold with my link below, or just check out the free features. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you're new, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.